Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Beach coming to you here with a super special unboxing. What the heck is that? I was trying to figure out what the heck. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. This is always hard, right? That is. Right there. That big box. That I don't know what plaque that is, but looks like this room's a huge, big catastrophe mess. But super special unboxing. I just got back from Costco. I went with the super hot dog combo special. I got some mustard. I got some ketchup. Onions and relish. Gotta be a good dog there. But when I came home from Costco, I had a box sitting here from the 4th of July sale at Highspots. I think it's pretty cool that they have their tape. It's got their logo on the box, so you come walking up the door and you know what it is right away. But they had the 4th of July. I believe it was 40% off. A damn good sale to pick up some stuff. So I went cruising around Highspots. I actually went there trying to get the Bullet Club party, and the DVD's gone. It must have been that popular that it just straight up sold out. I didn't hear anything about it getting pulled, but hopefully when it gets back into stock, I'll be able to pick that up from them. The one knock I have on Highspots is that the shipping always seems like it's just astronomical. I guess they got to charge what they get charged, but that's sort of what scares me away from doing some things for them. But having a sale 40% off, that's well enough to make up for it. So I can't expect a company like Highspots to do free shipping or anything. So I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying that that's normally what knocks it away from me. But Highspots, always a great company to pick up some great stuff. 40% off for 4th of July. Really packs them in. I think I got 2 things. But I could have gone crazy and got more. Okay, I got 3 things. It says I spent $44.71 after tax and shipping. Shipping wasn't even that bad at $5.72. But they got some cool packing in there. Just crumpled up piece of paper and with looks like dryer sheets. I don't even know what the heck these things are. But here we go. Boom. Oh wow, they really went cheap on this box right here. Wow. This was my bonus special that I could add on at the end. I believe I added this on for $5. This is the Mickie James All Access Original Production. It's like a sit-down shoot interview. It says, from a small farm in Virginia to the grandest stage of them all, she has fought and clawed all the way to the top. Through trials and triumphs, highs and lows, she never gives up. She is Mickie James, and for the first time, she's telling her story. No questions left unanswered, no stones left unturned. This is Mickie James All Access. Welcome to an all-access look in the life of Mickie James. In a 3-hour interview, Mickie covers all aspects of her career. Then we hit the road to rock and wrestle across the country. The bonus mix includes Mickie on the road in Texas during a media tour, a wrestling seminar, and a wrestling event. Then we fly out to Charlotte and hang backstage with Mickie as she gets ready to rock the house at concert. Plus 6 bonus matches featuring the one and only Mickie James. So honestly, I got this for the shoot interview, and plus because it was only $5. I've heard there's a story of her when she walks backstage after WrestleMania, where her match with Trish Stratus, and Vince just flips out on her for doing the whole thing after she grabbed Trish. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But $5, all access Mickie James. You can't go wrong. She's one of the nicest people I've ever met. I met her at a TNA show. I met her in Miami, and I think I actually got a picture with her again. I actually had to resist myself from getting a picture with her at WrestleMania 31 this year. But fun with that one. From there we go. I picked up 2 Ecw sets. These are RF video productions, but I got them through Highspots because of the deal. This is the history of the ECW TV title. This is a 5-disc set. It's got a lot of great wrestlers on the cover of here. Francine, Rob Van Dam, Eddie Guerrero, Taz, Shane Douglas, Chris Jericho, Too Cold Scorpio, Dean Malenko, Tajiri, Rhino, Super Crazy. Lots of great stars. I have the history of the ECW World title, which I picked up a few years ago. I actually bought that at WrestleMania 28 I think I bought it from the Highspots table as well. But this has 5 discs. It has 11, 10, 6, 4, and 11. It's we'll just go with a lot of matches on here, and it just starts out with the Todd Gordon announces the television title. From there, it has the whole tournament, it looks like, which looks like Sabu winning the TV title. They don't have years on them. Then you have every title change all the way up until Kid Cash versus Rhino at the end of ECW. So you have a lot. Well, I was thinking this would have a lot of Rob Van Dam matches, but Rob Van Dam won the title, and then he never gave it up. Basically, it says Rob Van Dam wins the title at the end of Disc 4 in match number 4, and then he hands over the TV title when he has to give up, and then they do another tournament which is involved on Disc 5. So 2 entire tournaments on here with lots of great stars. It's got pay-per-view matches, television matches, house show matches, all over the board on these. So really excited to have this one, history of the ECW TV title. Ooh, pop that open. The discs have a real cool look on them. So this is just like the other one that I got. So I'm glad to have the ECW sets. Those are going to be fun to kick off. And then for the next one, I got history of the ECW tag team titles. It's another 6-disc set. You got the Eliminators, Public Enemy. You got Raven and Stevie Richards. You got Taz and let me see, Lance Storm and Just Incredible. I honestly don't know who those guys are. The FBI. You've got the Gangstas. You've got Rob Van Dam and Sabu. You've got Chris Candido and Lance Storm. Lance Storm and Just Incredible. I don't know why I can't tell who that is in that picture because it's too small on the bottom, but lots of cool stuff on there. Sorry about the glare. It's going to be on there. One of the most historic ECW tag team title defenses. Why didn't they put the Dudleys on the cover? Honestly, when it comes down to it, the first thing that I was thinking about when I was thinking about making this video today was thinking of what the most historic tag team champions were, and there was the Dudleys. And then the most historic tag team change I can remember is Raven had walked out of WCW. Basically, Eric Bischoff held a meeting with all the wrestlers in the back, and Bischoff basically was at the point where he was losing the war, and he made a statement, that if you want to leave, the door is open. We have to stay together. If we're not going to stay together, we're not anything at all. So if anybody wants out of their contract, if anybody wants to leave, raise your hand. And Raven raised his hand. He thought that he was going to be able to walk out of WCW and walk right over to Vince. Of course, they have the previous relationship as him wrestling as, well, not wrestling, managing as Johnny Polo, being a manager, being an on-air personality, I believe on LimeWire, or he's not downloading music, Livewire, and he thought he was going to be walk over there. That was the terms of the release, that he wasn't going to be able to go to Vince for, I believe, a year. It might even have been 2 years, so he had to go back to ECW. He showed up on one of their TV shows, Shocking the World. Tommy Dreamer, for some reason, was wrestling in a 2-on-1 match for the Tag Team Championships. They might even have beat the Dudleys, because it might have been their first TV show, now that I think about it. It's been a long time. It might have been their first show on TNN. The Dudleys were a part of it, and they were dropping the championships so they could go to WWF. So Raven slid in as a big surprise to help out Dreamer, his biggest rival at the time. Dreamer didn't really want his help, and then it really started this really good feud between the two, where they were tag team champions, but they didn't like each other. Raven was trying to get the trust of Tommy. Tommy didn't want to trust them because of everything they had gone through in the past. But on the discs here on the inside, they look really, really cool as well. So check those out. The sale's over, but Highspots is known for having a good sale pop up every now and again. So head on over to Highspots, check it out when you can. Whenever there's a holiday, they normally run a pretty good sale. So think about them next time. You've got history of the ECW Tag Team Championships. This is the 6-disc set. You get the history of the ECW TV titles. This is a 5-disc set. And then all access Mickie James shoot interview. I believe this is only 1 disc. I wonder if I can make my own case for this, if I just cut it out and put it inside of one or something like that, because this ain't gonna work. Pretty good stuff. Even though the one set has a different disc, it was they were both 30, and then the Mickie James was 5. So 40% off. You do the math, it took off $26, shipping and everything. Set me back $44 and some change. So fun times. Thank you, Highspots. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys down the road.